Ringo TV Reactions back at you again with another one. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Let's get down to business, shall we? So, a lot of people have been asking, what is the real reason why Jeezy divorced Jeannie Mai? Well, I got the answers to those questions that people have. So just pull up a chair. We're going to take you through memory lane, and we're going to make you understand a couple of things. So now that everybody on YouTube pretty much talked about what they believe the issues is, we're going to break it down, because the situation goes deep. It deals with a lot of things that I've talked about in the past regarding modern women, and how when you get with a woman, right, that have been traumatized, a woman that been abused, women that came out of previous relationships, you're going to inherit all of the baggage and the problems of the past. Unfortunately for Jeezy, he didn't recognize the signs of what he was getting into. See, a lot of you guys, you see women and you just jump in. You got to go back. You got to find out her history. This is why women don't like to tell you about body count. This is why women don't open up about their traumatic experiences in life. And consequently, we end up paying the price when we take them down the aisle. So let's roll this tape and see exactly what's going on so that we can have a better understanding of why Jeezy and Jeannie Mai called it quits. Because inquiring minds want to know. Everybody want to know, what's the real reason? Ringo, what's the real reason? Why? I don't even know why they got a divorce. Like, what went wrong? Okay, I'm going to tell you what went wrong right now. You ready? Make sure you get the likes up on the video. Ringo TV reactions, commentary, and criticism. Let's get down to business. Let's go.
Loved black guys. Yeah, I did. But for me, dark meat on the side, white keeps me mean and lean. You know, that's why I married white man. That's what I like.
Hold up. What do you mean, dark meat on the side?
She lightweight offensive. I am
No,
going
I'm
to
not.
hush.
I'm saying, like, I really do think black men are attractive. I do. Like, that's my...
Well, what do you mean, dark meat on the side?
That means, honey.
That's...
You know what that means.
Wait, what are you reading it as?
Ain't nobody. How did you say it?
You dated black guys.
Loved black guys. Yeah, I did. But for me, dark meat on the side, white keeps me mean and lean. You know, that's why I married...
White keeps her mean and lean. Dark meat is for the sides. Only on Ringo TV Reactions will you get the correct breakdown of the real reason why Jeezy and Jeannie Mai called it quits. You see, Jeannie Mai, she has a fetish for white meat. It's something about white meat that makes her happy. Dark meat is something of a side appetizer. And that's where Jeezy comes in. The signs is very clear and evident, but people don't understand how this thing works. You see, she talks about meat, white meat, black meat, and all this other stuff. But what we have to do is we got to go back to the beginning. We got to go back to the beginning. And the truth of the matter, ladies and gentlemen, is this is one of the reasons why Jeannie Mai and Jeezy split. That's right. You see, in order for you to understand the signs, you got to go back. You got to find out exactly what you're getting involved in. See, for a lot of you guys, you get with women and you don't realize the trauma that they carry. You don't understand the abuse. And when you get with women that had a traumatic experience or whatever the situation is, and she never overcame these issues, she never sought counseling, the family never helped her, she never was able to overcome, then what's going to happen is she's going to become very promiscuous in the world. Jeannie Mai has been extremely promiscuous in her upbringing as a teenager, in her 20s, and consequently, it's a result of the abuse of the past. Now, if Jeezy would have did his homework and understood the kind of woman that he's getting married to, he would have known the signs. Not only that, in that very show, she was actually already with a man and talked about dark meat. She was with her husband at that time and talked about liking dark meat. Imagine that. She was already married to the white man and was on The View, or should I say The Real, talking about loving dark meat. So she already had a fetish for her side pieces. She always had a side piece, even while married. These are the signs that a lot of people ignore. Let's take a look at the tapes, since you don't believe a word that I say. Let's go.
Loved black guys. Yeah, I did. But for me, dark meat on the side, white keeps me mean and lean. You know, that's why I married white man. That's what I like.
Hold up. What do you mean, dark meat on the
Because she lightweight
side?
offensive. I am
No,
going
I'm
to
not.
hush.
I'm saying I really do think black men are attractive. I do. Like that's my.
Well, what do you mean, dark meat on the side?
That means, honey. You know what that means.
Wait, what are you reading it as?
Ain't nobody. How did you say it?
You dated black guys.
Loved black guys. Yeah.
She said she loved black guys. Now, why would she say that she loved black guys? She ain't say she loved a black guy. She said she loved black guys, which means Jeannie Mai had a lot of D. A lot of black meat. Y'all remember the movie Porky's? Put a 1 in the chat if you remember the movie Porky's. Well, in that particular movie, you had one particular guy in the film, his name was Meat. And he was called Meat for a reason. So Jeannie Mai had a love for dark meat, even while she was married. So she always been creeping on the low, looking for some dark meat on the side. But this all goes back to her childhood, because she had an interview with her mom where she talked about the alleged abuse. And you know, when women talk about their abuse in their childhood, it's to trigger the emotions in other women. Typically, when women talk about their childhood abuse, they do it not because they're trying to overcome, not because they're trying to do better, but because they're trying to trigger other women that had similar experiences to gain a following, to gain support, and so on and so forth. That's what she's looking for. Jeannie Mai never got any help from her family because nobody cared. Do you understand me? And because of that traumatic situation, she grew to not wanting children. She grew in her career. And she didn't want no children. So when she got with the white man, for some reason, she felt that, oh, he's not going to want any children. Surely he's not. But he wanted children. She didn't want to give him none. Let's get back to the tape because I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go.
I did. But for me, dark meat on the side, white keeps me mean and lean. You know, that's why I married white man. That's what I like.
Hold up. What do you mean, dark meat on the
Because she lightweight
side?
offensive. I am
No,
going
I'm
to
not.
hush.
I'm saying, like, I really do think black men are attractive. I do. Like, that's my...
Well, what do you mean, dark meat on the side?
That means, honey.
That's...
You know what that means.
Wait, what are you reading it as?
How did you say it?
Okay, I would say the biggest question I have right now...
Yes or no?
Listen. Listen, these are the signs. These are the signs that Jeezy didn't pay attention to. He should have paid attention to the signs in this video.
Okay. So, I know.
Okay. Oh, it's all right.
So, you know how much I love Freddie, my husband. He's my life. And before we got married, I was very clear about the fact that I probably would not have kids, just because I've never felt that. And now, getting older, he definitely seems like he wants kids, and he actually came out and said that he
Wants children.
wants children. So, I guess it's just really hard because I can't just have a child for another person. And you don't have a child to save your marriage. But we are in love and we are enjoying life, and he's my Freddie and I'm his Jeannie. And we don't have any other problems except that, which you never know what could happen in the future. So right now we are clinging to each other, and we're waiting for God to kind of tell us what that means.
People are always waiting for God to tell them what they need to do. God is not involved in this. Recognize the signs.
And it's kind of weird to go to sleep every single night holding on to that person that you love so much,
The person that she loves so much.
not knowing where it's gonna go.
This is what happened, guys, when you get with a woman and her past haunts her. When you get with a woman and she's still dealing with the demons of her past, it will destroy your relationship. These are the signs that Jeezy didn't pay attention to. She still had a lot of love for this guy. A guy that she didn't give no children for. Married for over 10 years. A total waste of time.
So you would like to know that?
Yeah, and I do talk to God a lot about it every single day. Every single day I want to know what does that mean for us? Because I love Freddie so much.
Notice she said she loved Freddie so much. Notice the emotion. Notice the tears. She have not been this emotional over Jeezy at all. Because remember, Jeezy is considered the dark meat, not the white meat. Oh, it gets more interesting as we go. Let's get back to the tapes.
Do you think if the answer is no, you would break up if you didn't have children?
I think we have to always do what's right for that person that we're imagining and we're thinking of first. And I think sometimes for both sides, I have to know that I love him so much. I want him to be happy first and foremost, and I cannot stand in that way. And he has to do the same for me.
Yeah.
That's all we know right now.
Yeah.
So basically, that was her introduction to the divorce. Do you see how she did that? She already knew because she didn't want to give this man no kids. What's the point of being married? What's the point of being married to a woman and you can't even get no kids out of her? What's the point? But anyway, it gets real interesting, fam. Wait till you hear the end of this particular set of clips that I put together. It's going to be shocking. Let's get back to the tapes.
That is not an easy thing to talk about. It is not easy to talk about.
No.
And
it's okay, Jeannie, you have to get counseling. You can go to counseling.
which we are. Yeah, we are.
Talk about it. It's okay.
I think the fact that you even could sit up here and say that shows that you guys are in such a strong place to even be able to address what the issue is. So many people go through their marriage and they never even talk about these things. They keep these things bottled up inside, and that shows the friendship and the foundation that you guys have built, that you could be so honest and open with each other, and that you want happiness for each other.
Can I ask you?
So dope.
See, this is the problem. This is the problem that a lot of you ladies have. You always sharing your fucking business with everybody. You're always on social media talking about your bedroom. You're always talking about your goddamn business with the world. That's another sign. Another sign of why Jeezy marriage failed. Because every damn day, this woman would be on the reel, talking about her personal business, talking about her giving head to her man in front of the fucking world. You tell me. Is that anybody's business? Why would you be doing that? You're telling the world that you like dark meat and white meat, and you can't see the signs? You can't see the writing on the wall that this woman is damaged? But you went and married her? Because, you didn't want a sister. So you went and married her because you figure, okay, she's gonna do right by me. But it's still a total failure. It doesn't matter which woman you get with. When a woman is broken, guys, she's broken. It doesn't matter her nationality. Doesn't matter where she come from. If a woman is damaged goods and got a bunch of trauma and drama, hurts, pains, issues, and you get with her, it's never gonna work. Because you didn't recognize the signs.
What is it? Is it? Let's just be real for a minute. What is it? What is it about children that's maybe frightens you?
Now notice that. What is it about children that frighten you? Now, right when she said that, what is it about children that frightens you? That was the devil that spoke through her. Why I say that? Because of that. What about children that frightens you? What about children that frightens you? That is what frightens her. And that is why she didn't want no children for the white man. Because it reminded her of when she was 9 years old. She's still dealing with the demons of her past. And because all of those women are nosy and want to be all up in her Kool-Aid, they kept pressing her, triggering all of her emotions, making her cry. Let's get back to the tapes.
Because I think you would be a phenomenal mom. You're energetic.
But you guys, she's expressed before, it's great to say those kind.
Notice this. You missed it. You missed that part. I got to rewind it back for you because you missed it. I know you did. Listen to this part. Listen carefully.
Because I think you would be a phenomenal mom. You're energetic.
But you guys, she's expressed before.
Notice she said she expressed before. She expressed before. She expressed before. What did she express before? She expressed before that she was abused at 9 years old. About a family member abused her. On how this family member would tell her to come into the bathroom and he would expose himself to her and say, "Look at me," and make her touch his equipment and all this other stuff. These are the things that she talked about in the interview with her and her mom. That is what she said when she expressed herself. What she was trying to do is tell the other woman, okay, chill out. You're making her get emotional. Let's not go there. We don't want to bring all of this out on the air. That's what she was trying to do.
It's great to say those kind of compliments, but she doesn't take that as a compliment because she doesn't want that.
Yeah,
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
You don't want to have children.
I know I would be a great mom because I really love kids and I love people and I love purpose. Putting those three together creates an awesome human being. But at the same time, I don't want that responsibility.
She don't want that responsibility because she remember what happened to her as a child. Her mom, she had an issue with her mom because of her traumatic issues. You understand? So she didn't want the responsibility of raising children because she ain't want to go through this again with her child. She'd been traumatized, terrified of having children because in her mind, if I got children, maybe my husband might do something to the child. Maybe a nephew or somebody in the family might do something to my child, and I don't want to live with that pain. That's why she didn't want to have children for Freddie.
I really don't feel that. And you have to, I believe as a mother, which is why I really have respect for you, Tamara, you have to be willing to commit your entire life for that child. Because when you bear a child into this world, it's not about you. And you got to do what it takes for that child.
Selfless.
Every day. Every single
And that's the reason why.
And remember, she's saying these things because of what happened to her. And to answer the question, somebody put a question in the chat. I think you said, let me see. The question is, did she tell an adult or did she keep it a secret? If you know anything about people that had ever experienced any sort of abuse as a child, if you have any sort of knowledge of this, they never really tell. They normally keep it a secret. You go ask people that have experienced these things, they'll tell you. They were afraid to tell anybody because they felt they would get in trouble. Because normally the predator would tell them, if you do this, you might get in trouble. You might get a spanking. You might get punished. They're not going to like you. People are going to talk about you. So what happens is the child is traumatized and full of fear. Fear controls them now, so they keep it a secret. And it happens over and over and over and over. And you know what else? This is one of the most shocking things that a lot of people don't like to talk about regarding these topics. Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready to hear it. Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready to hear the shocking truth about why a lot of times these type of situations go under the rug and nobody never talks about it. Nobody never shares nothing. Nobody never tell their mom, tell their dad or nothing. You want to know the shocking truth? Are you ready? I interviewed women about this topic. And you know what they all told me? Even though they knew that what was going on was wrong, they also enjoyed it. That's right. That's one of the reasons why it never gets talked about. Because in part of their mind, they know it's wrong, but they kind of like what's going on. As twisted as that sound, that's the facts. Go talk to actual people that will admit and be transparent with you. Because I had a lot of sisters that I talked to about these cases. I knew sisters that would open up and tell me their darkest secrets. And I'm like, wow. And she told me the reason why she ain't tell her folks is because even though she knew it was wrong, she actually enjoyed herself. And that sounds crazy, right? But if you actually interviewed people that really experience these things, they'll tell you. Because you have to ask yourself, why would you go through this and not tell your mom? Why would you go through this and not tell a teacher? Why would you hide it? It goes back to the answer. It's not just because of fear. That's a part of it. Another part is they enjoy. And it's not just between a girl and a man. You have scenarios where you have an auntie that's messing around with a little girl. That's right. An auntie, a female cousin that's messing with her female cousin. And it goes on for years. Do you understand me? And then when they become of age, they try to talk to their mom about it, and then they blame their mom or they blame their dad and say, well, you weren't there to help me. These are the things that people go through. This is what Jeannie Mai been through. But she's not going to tell you the full truth. Some people will be in denial because they want somebody to be sympathetic. They want someone to be emotional with them. They don't want to admit the dark truth. Because the only way to overcome is you got to admit the truth. If you're going to be in denial and you're going to lie, you're fooling yourself. Because normally under these circumstances, for example, the situation with Jeannie Mai, I might do a video about the video because I got the interview right in front of me. I got the interview right in front of me where she talked about this with her mom, right? Let me see if I can play a little bit of this. Hold on a second.
Honestly, because I knew you and Dad were struggling with money, and I knew that we had to have a babysitter, so I was afraid of getting him in trouble because then who would watch over us? And
you see that? She was afraid of telling on the person because they would get a new babysitter, and she didn't want him to lose whatever he had. You see what's going on here? Let me see if I can play a little bit more. I'm going to do a whole video about this.
one day, this person sitting really close to me, we were playing video games, and he started to touch my thigh. And I just remember the whole time I keep thinking, this is my family member.
Her family member. Normally, this kind of abuse happens within the family, and it goes unnoticed. Do you understand? Cousin on cousin, uncle and niece, this one and that one. And it goes undetected. We're going to deal with that video in another whole video. Anyway. Let's get back to the tapes.
Jeannie, I tell you, I know where you're coming from. That's the reason why I did not have children, because I know, I see it. You know, I have friends, and I've helped raise them, but this is a different situation, and I mean, we just wish you the best. Yeah. We'll keep talking about it as long as you want to talk about it.
They didn't care about her. None of them women care about Jeannie. They just want the juice. They just want the bochinche. They just want the gossip. That's all they want.
Letting us be on this journey, and not just us, but everybody that watches, because I know there's probably someone at home that may be able to relate or feels what you're feeling, or maybe even is feeling what Freddie feels.
Right.
But thank you for being so transparent and sharing that. It takes so much strength to just open up and say that. I was servicing my man. I was taking care of him. And I had, you know, when you get it right, you want to be a visual too. So you got the arch down, you got the legs, you know, you got, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we know.
You want to just, when he looks down, he just sees like mountain range of life, right? And all of a sudden, I guess I was just like too into it and giving it too hard, and I heard a. And it was so silent, God. I had no song. I had no sound spa. The air conditioning wasn't even on. I tried to cough, and another one came out. It was terrible.
This woman is talking about while giving her man, Jeezy, head, that she had an accident while doing it. And she's telling this to the world publicly. See, these are the signs that there's a problem. See, it's interesting how people will keep their childhood abuse secret. But when it comes to their marriage and their bedroom business, they tell it to the whole world. It's crazy, man. This is really sick.
Did you say anything?
Yes, I said, babe, I know you heard that, didn't you? And he just went, baby, just keep going. Just keep going. I was servicing my man.
She said she was servicing her man. She was servicing her man, fam.
Taking care of him. And I had, you know, when you get it right, you want to be a visual too. So you got the arch down, you got the legs, you know, you got,
yes. Talk slower.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we know.
You want to just, when he looks down, he just sees like mountain range of like,
girl.
right? And all of a sudden, I guess I was just like too into it and giving it too hard. And I heard a, and it was so silent, God. I had no song. I had no sound spa. The air conditioning wasn't even on. I tried to cough, and another one came out. It was terrible.
Did you say anything?
Yes, I said, babe, I know you heard that, didn't you? And he just went, baby, just keep going. Just keep going.
So Jeezy was telling her, forget about all of that, babe. Just keep going, keep going. And Jeezy was trying to get his nut off. He didn't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? But think about how they speak about their bedroom business right on the show in front of the world. Imagine that, guys. Your woman is telling everybody what you do, and it's okay. It's entertainment. These are the signs. But it gets even more bad. Jeezy should have saw this sign, fam. The upcoming sign that's coming up is the icing on the cake. It's the sign that Jeezy should have saw. If he would have saw this clip, he would have probably recognized that there was danger ahead.
You dated black guys.
Loved black guys. Yeah. I did. But for me, dark meat on the side, white keeps me mean and lean. You know, that's why I married white man. That's what I like.
Hold up.
Listen.
What do you mean, dark meat on the
Because she lightweight
side?
offensive. I am
No,
going
I'm
to
not.
push.
I'm saying I really do think black men are attractive. I do. Like that's my.
Well, what do you mean, dark meat on the side?
That means, honey. You know what that means.
Wait, what are you reading it as?
Ain't nobody. How did you say it?
I'm just saying it like when I think about men, I like dark men. I do.
Right, you like your main man to be white and your side piece
No.
to be dark.
I'm just saying it like when I think about men, I like dark men. I do.
Right, you like your main man to be white and your side piece to be dark.
That is not what I mean.
Jeezy, explain what you mean.
Okay.
Listen as she explained what she mean. Jeezy should have saw the signs. Listen.
What I meant is like I used to date black men. Okay?
She used to date black men.
I think they're attractive. But what I decided to stick to because it just kept me happiest was my man Freddie, who happens to be white.
Are you sure?
Yes. Okay. What I meant is like I used to date black men. Okay. And I think they're attractive. But what I decided to stick to because it just kept me happiest was my man Freddie, who happens to be white.
Are you sure?
Yes. Okay. What I meant is like I used to date black men. Okay. And I think they're attractive. But what I decided to stick to because it just kept me happiest was my man Freddie, who happens to be white.
So Freddie, who happens to be white, kept her the happiest. You see that? Freddie kept her the happiest because he's white. She only dealt with black men as side pieces. That was the dark meat that she loved on the side. Jeannie Mai wasn't happy in the marriage, guys. She still had love for Freddie, the white man. Or white men in general. Probably had a white man on the side, too. These are the signs, ladies and gentlemen. You got to pay attention to these signs, fam. Listen.
You mean dark meat on the side?
That means, honey. You know what that means.
Wait, what are you reading it as?
Ain't nobody, how did you say it?
I'm just saying, like, when I think about men, I like dark men. I do.
Right, you like your main man to be white and your side piece
No.
During the show, they were confessing. Right there is all the proof. While she was with Freddie, she may have possibly been messing with some dark meat at the same time. How could a woman who's married be on the reel talking like this, reckless, with a man that she didn't even want to give children to? Imagine this man suffered. This white man, Freddie, suffered for 10 whole years trying to have kids, but she never want no kids due to her past experiences.
I'm just saying, like, when I think about men, I like dark men. I do.
Right, you like your main man to be white and
Wow.
your side piece.
That is not what I mean.
Jeezy, explain what you mean.
Okay,
what you
what
meant.
I meant is, like, I used to date black men, okay?
Uh-huh.
I think they're attractive. But what I decided to stick to, because it just kept me happiest, was my man, Freddie, who happens to be white.
Are you sure?
Yes!
Okay.
What I meant is, like,
man.
I used to date black men, okay?
Uh-huh.
I think they're attractive. But what I decided to stick to, because it just kept me happiest, was my man, Freddie, who happens to be white.
Are you sure?
Yes!
Okay.
What I meant is, like, I used to date black men, okay?
Uh-huh.
I think they're attractive. But what I decided to stick to, because it just kept me happiest.
Kept me happiest? So Freddie kept her the happiest. A white man kept her the happiest, not a black man. A black man couldn't keep her happy. Do you see the signs? These are the signs that Jeezy was supposed to figure out. You got with a woman that said on the air while married to a white man that she stuck with the white man because he kept her the happiest over a black man. But you still married that woman. Come on now. That's his fault. Because word on the street is Jeezy filed for divorce. That's the word on the street. I don't have the confirmations on all of that, but hey, it is what it is. And you know, when a man filed for divorce, it got to be a situation where this woman is fucked up upstairs, bro. There's no way, because men normally don't file for divorce. So if a man filed for divorce, best believe, man, this woman crazy. She had no love for this brother. Matter of fact, her family probably had no love for him. Let's talk about that. Did her family have love for the black man? Or did Jeannie Mai use Jeezy for his melanated seed to add some melanated kids into the bloodline? Did she use him as a sperm donor? Because it's crazy to me. I'm hearing they got a child together, a daughter. And I'm trying to figure this out. You didn't want to give the white man a baby, but you gave Jeezy a baby? I'm having a hard time believing this. Or maybe she just had some adopted kids. I don't know. Because I don't follow these people's relationships like y'all out there. Like most of you ladies out there, y'all follow everybody's relationships. You know who having children and who's what. But based on what I'm hearing, with my limited information on what I heard, they got a child together. So why she gave a child to Jeezy, but she didn't give a child to Freddie? Come on now. If the white man make you the happiest, why you ain't give him a child? He was with you for 10 years. What made her give Jeezy a baby? Come on, man. And here's another thing. Let's just throw this out there. How do we know? How do we know that's Jeezy's child? How do we know? It could be a white man's child. You never know. If I was Jeezy, fam, I would go get that paternity test and make sure everything is good, because this ain't looking good right now, fam. Because there was a time when they first got married, I can recall black men were celebrating that Jeezy struck gold. And there was an issue on social media where people were praising Jeannie Mai as this great woman. And all the brothers was saluting Jeezy. Thought he had met Miss Right. But now, word on the street, he filing for divorce. What's going on? What went on in that man's house that would cause a man, a black man, to file for divorce from this woman? You should have known the signs. First of all, you got with a woman that was already married for 10 years to a white man. Come on. You should have already saw the signs. 10 years married, no children, and she said she loved this man on the real? And said that she only interested in dark meat for the side, but white meat keep her in shape? The signs were there already, fam. She never had no love for Jeezy, fam. She never had no love for him, bro. She just wanted some dark meat for a season, and she got bored. Just think about the division between the family structure. I'm pretty sure her mom had no love for Jeezy. I'm pretty sure her family had no love for Jeezy at all. It's just not a good fit. This is crazy, man.
Was my man Freddie, who happens to be white.
Are you sure?
Yes!
Okay.
I dated an Asian man once.
You did?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
How did that go, Lonnie?
Yeah. Because he had a Chinese restaurant. That's why I dated him. I had all the free beef and broccoli I could eat.
Notice she said she dated the man because he had a Chinese restaurant so she can have beef and broccoli. So she basically dated a Chinese man for food. Fam, the signs are clear. These are the signs. This video in the middle here, this one, this is the video that Jeezy should have studied with his attorney from the beginning. He should have watched that video and make sure that he got everything on point.
So, I know.
Okay. Oh, it's all right.
So, you know how much I love Freddie, my husband. He's my life.
Wow.
And before we got married, I was very clear about the fact that I probably would not have kids, just because I've never felt that. And now, getting older, he definitely seems like he wants kids, and he actually came out and said that he wants children.
Do you see the danger, brothers? When you get with a woman, if she's not going to be able to have children for you, fam, it's going to be a problem. This woman is in her 40s, probably 43, I don't know, somewhere around there. She told this white man in the beginning of the marriage that she don't even want no kids. What's the point of being married if I can't reproduce? I'm going to have to go get me some other woman to reproduce. I'm just not going to be with you. But she probably didn't want that. Now, I don't know who filed for the divorce between Freddie and her. It probably was Freddie. Because if I know I'm with a sister and she's like, look, I don't want to have no kids, blah, 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 then there's no need for us to be married. We could just kick it. You could just be my concubine and we could just chill and whatnot. Since I know I'm not having kids with you, then hey, you'll be the fun girl. How about that? But not no wife. It doesn't even make no sense.
Children. So, I guess it's just really hard because I can't just have a child for another person. And you don't have a child to save your marriage. But we are in love and we are enjoying life and he's my Freddie. And
somebody said scripture says not to deal with the other nations. Go tell that to Moses. Moses had an Ethiopian wife. Did you read that? Matter of fact, he had more than one wife. Sometimes people bring in the scriptures and they don't even know what they're saying, fam. Let's get back to the tape.
I'm his Jeannie, and we don't have any other problems except that, which you never know what could happen in the future. So right now, we are clinging to each other.
Clinging?
And we're waiting for God to kind of tell us what that means.
Now, remember, she said she's waiting for God. She's not talking about the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. She's talking about Buddha. So basically, Jeannie Mai went to Buddha to find out if this marriage is good. She ain't go to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. No, she did not. They were unequally yoked from the beginning. Matter of fact, their marriage was vain already. Just like Steve Harvey's marriage is vain. What? Yeah. You see, Marjorie is an adulteress who's been married 3 times. Steve Harvey was in a video that I seen on the Shade Room of Spiritual Word claiming that Marjorie is a good God-fearing woman. Well, how the fuck you a good God-fearing woman and you were married 3 times and the Bible clearly tell you that if your husband still live, you're not supposed to be married to another man? How is that God-fearing? And Steve Harvey married this woman, which means that he is an adulterer. Do you see that? But nobody wants to talk about that. So now if Jeannie Mai got married to Freddie, and I don't know if she got married before, but Freddie is still alive. Matter of fact, Freddie doing good right now. I'm hearing word Freddie got a whole nother woman and got a child. But Jeezy went and married her. Do you see how everybody is twisted in these relationships? Adulterers on all sides. So Jeezy's marriage was built on adultery from the beginning. Jeezy was not innocent, y'all. His marriage was built on adultery from the beginning. He married another man's wife. That's right. And that's why nothing's working. Anybody that gets with her, problems. Anybody that get with her is gonna struggle, fam. They're never gonna have success. Oh, he got 2 kids? See, notice that. He got away from Jeannie Mai, got with another woman, and now he got 2 kids. The chat is saying, Jonathan Coleman said he got 2 kids. A man is trying to build family. We don't got no time to be with a woman, and we can't get no sons and daughters. Come on now. That don't even make no sense. We're about legacy. Now, if you just want to be a playgirl, we don't got to have you as no damn wife. You know what I'm saying? Just recreational use. We just kick it when you want to link up. Get what I'm saying? But there's no need to take a woman down the aisle to make her your wife if she's not planning on having children for you. It makes no sense. Just be the playgirl on the side and keep it pushing.
Mm-hmm. And it's kind of weird to go to sleep every single night holding on to that person that you love so much, not knowing where it's going to go.
So you would like to know that?
Yeah, and I do talk to God a lot about it every single day. Every single day I want to know what does that mean for us? Because I love Freddie so much.
Do you think if the answer is no, you would break up if you didn't have children?
I think we have to always do what's right for that person that we're imagining and we're thinking of first.
Is any of those women at that table even married? I mean, this is sad, man. Is anybody at that table married today? Because I think that the show is destroyed. I think a lot of people got kicked off the show, but that show is toxic and poison, man. Because she would come up there every single day talking about her business. And this is what you ladies do. Y'all gotta stop talking online about your personal business with the whole world. Ladies, one thing you have to understand about social media is this. Nobody gives a fuck about you. You're just entertainment for the moment. You're just something to get me through the day. So when you come on Facebook and you're talking about how your baby daddy ain't ish, you're entertaining everybody. We're getting our popcorn and we're laughing and giggling and saying, wow, yo, that's crazy. Yo, wow. That's what we're doing. Because we got our own bullshit to deal with. So we don't really care about the fact that you and your baby daddy is splitting. For us, it's entertainment. You coming on social media to tell us how you give head to your man make you look bad. We're entertained by your nonsense, but we know you crazy for it. Don't do that. You understand? She got online telling the whole world that she was giving her man head and how she had an embarrassing moment. It's really sick, fam. Jeezy should have recognized the signs. She never loved him. Her love was with Freddie, and knowing that Freddie moved on with another woman. Did Freddie move on with an Asian woman or a white woman? Because I don't know nothing about that guy. Anybody got that information? Did Freddie move on and had kids with a white woman or another Asian woman? A white woman? Oh, so you know that's burning her up. That's burning her up, fam. Knowing that the man she loved, because she really loved Freddie. You could see it in the video that she had a lot of love for him. And to know that he moved on and got with another woman and had them kids that she should have had for him is probably traumatizing to her, to say the least, because that's who she really wanted. But she settled with Jeezy because she felt that was the only option. Y'all got to look at what this thing is really like, fam. She settled with Jeezy because she felt that was the only option. So she settled with the dark meat.
And I think sometimes for both sides, I have to know that I love him so much. I want him to be happy, first and foremost, and I cannot stand in that way. And he has to do the same for me.
Yeah.
That's all we know right now.
Yeah. That is not an easy thing to talk about. It is not easy to talk about. And
it's okay, Jeannie, you have to get counseling. You can go to counseling.
Which we are, yeah, we are.
Talk about it. It's okay. You know?
I think the fact that you even could sit up here and say that shows that you guys are in such a strong place to even be able to address what the issue is. You know, so many people go through their marriage and they never even talk about these things. They keep these things bottled up inside, and that shows.
You're not supposed to be talking about your marriage on social media with a bunch of people that don't really care. That's your personal business. You know? You don't even supposed to be going to no damn counselor telling them about your personal business. This is why people always mess up in relationships, because they keep telling everybody their business.
The friendship and the foundation that you guys have built, that you could be so honest and open with each other, and that you want happiness for each other.
Can I ask you?
That's so dope.
What is it? Is it? Let's just be real for a minute. What is it? What is it about children that's maybe frightens you? I mean, because I think you would be a phenomenal mom. You're energetic.
But you guys, she's expressed before
It's great to say those kind of compliments, but she doesn't take that as a compliment because she doesn't want that.
Yeah, there's
you
a
feel what I'm
difference.
saying?
You don't want to have children.
I know I would be a great mom because I really love kids and I love people and I love purpose. Putting those three together creates an awesome human being. But at the same time, I don't want that responsibility. I really don't feel that. And you have to, I believe as a mother, which is why I really have respect for you, Tamara, you have to be willing to commit your entire life for that child.
Notice she says she has respect for Tamara, but isn't Tamara the same one that broke up with the other guy? Come on. It's like all of these women on The Real are getting divorces. Isn't that crazy? Who is it? Tia, Tamara? One of them got a divorce. Which one of them got that divorce? Is that the one that got the divorce? Or is it the sister? The other one? Because I don't know which one is who. But I know she had the other brother and they got the separation. It's crazy, man. You saying wrong twin? So she's the one that's married to the white guy. Is this the one that's married to the white guy? Because I know one of the sisters is married to the white guy. The other one's with the black guy. I think the chat is damn backwards or slow. I'm not sure if it's ahead of its time or behind. Okay, now they're saying yes. All right. Okay, so then that's the one that's married to the white guy. Okay.
When you bear a child into this world, it's not about you, and you got to do what it takes for that child.
Selfless.
Every day. Every single
And that's the reason why, Jeannie, I tell you, I know where you're coming from. That's the reason why I did not have children, because I know, I see it. You know, I have friends, and I've helped raise them, but this is a different situation, and I mean, we just wish you the best. Yeah. We'll keep talking about it as long as you want to talk about it.
Thank you for letting.
See, LB London says, Ringo, Jeannie what did he say? You said, okay, Jeannie has to pay Freddie spouse support still? For real? Wow, that's crazy, man. And yet Jeezy married her under those circumstances? I don't get it, man. This is crazy.
Us be on this journey, and not just us, but everybody that watches, because I know there's probably someone at home that may be able to relate or feels what you're feeling, or maybe even is feeling what Freddie feels.
Right.
But thank you for being so transparent and sharing that. It takes so much strength to just open up and say that.
I was servicing my man. I was taking care of him. And I had, you know, when you get it right, you want to be a visual too. So you got the arched out, you got the legs, you know, you got, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we know.
You want to just, when he looks down, he just sees like mountain range of life, right? And all of a sudden, I guess I was just like too into it and giving it too hard, and I heard a. And it was so silent, God. I had no song. I had no sound spa. The air conditioning wasn't even on. I tried to cough, and another one came out. It was terrible.
Did you say anything?
Yes. I said, babe, I know you heard that, didn't you? And he just went, baby.
Imagine being on a show and you're telling the world that you was giving your man some head. And you're explaining everything and you're being transparent. That's crazy. And you're wondering why these women be having these problems. She's literally telling all of these women that don't even have a man all her personal business. That's crazy, man. She's literally telling the world that she had a mouth full of wood.
Girl, I can't believe this. What? Jeannie Mai, she's telling us about her man and what she's doing with him.
What you talking about, Willis?
I can't believe this. Girl, you heard what she said last week about her man? Oh yeah, I heard what she had to say about how she put it in her mouth.
It's crazy, man. I don't understand, man. Ladies, y'all gotta really stop this, man. Like, you know, I don't know. Social media has become so interesting lately, where people feel the need to tell everybody their personal business online. And then when it spreads everywhere, then you get mad that everybody's talking about you. I don't get it, fam. We don't need to know that Jeezy's wood was in your mouth. We don't need to know that. Like, what do you think you're getting out of telling us that? Jeezy should have recognized the signs that this woman had problems. She can't keep her mouth closed. You get it? Let's get back to the tapes.
Keep going. Just keep going. I was servicing my man. I was taking care of him. That's what I like.
Hold up.
Listen.
And it was so silent, God. I had no song. I had no sound spa. The air conditioning wasn't even on. I tried to cough, and another one came out. It was terrible.
Did you say anything?
Yes. I said, babe, I know you heard that, didn't you? And he just went, baby, just keep going. Just keep going.
You dated black guys.
Loved black guys. Yeah. I did. But for me, dark meat on the side, white keeps me mean and lean. You know, that's why I married white.
Dark meat on the side, white meat keep her clean and lean. That's disrespectful right there. What she said regarding black men was totally disrespectful. I'm surprised, you know, where the sisterhood at? Why the sisterhood didn't come for her? Where all the sisters at? They ain't come for her yet? She said that dark meat is for the side, but white meat keep her clean and lean. That's crazy, man.
That's what I like.
Hold up. What do you mean, dark meat on the
Because she lightweight
side?
offensive. I am
No,
going
I'm
to
not.
hush.
I'm saying, like, I really do think black men are attractive. I do. Like, that's my...
Well, what do you mean, dark meat on the side?
That means, honey.
You
know what that means.
Wait, what do you mean?
And see, brothers, this is what you got to understand, fam. Like, this is just some real talk, guys. A lot of y'all may not, you know, understand this, but a lot of these women of the other nations, they really don't see themselves with you long term. You are just recreational use. Yeah. That's just a fact. I mean, they'll get with you to sleep with you. You know what I mean? Get some D. But when it comes to like long-term marriages, they're going to go back to the white man. Hey, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but this is just how it is in society, fam. Trust me, Jeezy is learning the hard way right now.
How did you say it?
I'm just saying, like, when I think about men, I like dark men. I do.
You like your main man to be white and your side people
I'm just saying, like, when I think about men, I like dark men. I do.
She like dark men for the D. That's it. She only like black men to sleep with them, which means Jeannie Mai slept with a lot of black guys. I know that might be shocking to a lot of you, but Jeannie Mai slept with a lot of black guys. She's telling you right there. When a woman comes out in the public and says, I love black men, I love dark men, that's a lot of passion to say. So that means she's been intimate with a lot of men, dark men on the side. Could it be possible that while she was with Freddie, she was messing with brothers on the side? Think about it now. Could it be possible that while she was with Freddie, not having no babies, she was messing with black guys on the side, getting it in? And because she couldn't have no babies, nobody could pick up on the fact that she was cheating on the white man the whole time, getting her dark meat. Hey, it is what it is, man. These things happen every day in Hollywood.
You like your main man to be white and your side people
Jeannie, explain what you mean.
me.
Okay,
what you
what
meant.
I meant is like, I used to date black men, okay? And I think they're attractive.
When she says she's used to date black men, she's translation, just in case you don't understand her language. When a woman says, I used to date black men, she's trying to be politically correct for the public and for the white audience. I used to, this is what she's saying now, I used to get fucked by black men is what she said. That's the translation. Don't get mad at me. That's what she said. Right? Now, when she says that, it's to make the white man feel like he's superior. In other words, I used to get banged by these guys. But
what I decided to stick to, because it just kept me happiest, was my man Freddie, who happens to be white.
Wow. Do you see that? But what I stuck with, which makes me the happiest, is the white man. So the white man made Jeannie Mai the happiest, but she settled with Jeezy in a marriage. Why? Because that was the only option at the time. That was the only option. Her time was running out. She grew older. Remember, guys, what I taught you about when a woman is pushing 40, she panics. She wants to settle down with a man. Quick. So what did she do? Because look, she only been married about 2 years, right? So when she started pushing 40, she got with Jeezy. Because there was nobody else around. She already missed all the buses. Her opportunity to get with that white man, it's gone. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna have to settle for some dark meat. She made Jeezy the last option. And he didn't recognize the signs. And this is what happens with a lot of you guys. Women will go out there, live their best life, giving their best years to Pookie, Ray Ray, Chad, all these different guys. And then when they ruin themselves, they go back to that other guy to make him be the cleanup man. And that's what happened with Jeezy. And now we got the truth.
Yes! Okay. What I meant is like, I used to date black men, okay? And I think they're attractive. But what I decided to stick to, because it just kept me happiest, was my man Freddie, who happens to be white.
Are you sure?
Yes! Okay.
Notice she said, are you sure? Are you sure Freddie is the one? Are you sure the white man keeps you the happiest? Because now you're with Jeezy. So that means that Jeannie Mai was not happy. She was not happy, y'all. And Jeezy was not happy. He got tired of the disrespect. Something was going on in that house, fam. Maybe he'll talk about it. I don't know. But based on what I'm seeing, if a man filed for divorce, that woman is a pain, bro. When a man got to go and file for divorce, that means that that woman got problems, bro. Because men don't do that. Men typically are trying to keep the family together. Normally, it's a woman that filed for divorce. 9 out of 10 times, women always file for divorce. Rare is it that men file. If a man file, a woman got to be foul for him to do that. That means he want out. He don't want no business with this. Is the child his? I said, is the child his? I never seen the child. Could it be that the baby is not his? Could it be? Could it be? Think about it. Could it be?
Girl, did you hear what's happening online? Jeezy filed for divorce? Yeah, I heard about it, but I don't know. I'm kind of wondering, is the baby his baby? Well, you know, my mama, I have a Southern Baptist mama now. And she told me that you need to watch out for them Jeannie Mai type women. Oh, I didn't recognize that. I just want to know, is the baby his baby? Well, anyway, I gotta go to church now, baby, so you take care of the kids, okay?
Jeezy need to go find out if the baby is his, y'all. What would make him file for divorce, man? Because they said that there's no possibility for reconciliation. I read some articles. Everybody's posting about it. It's all over social media. Everybody going crazy right now. It's big news. All the content creators is talking. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's talking about it. I want to know. And based on everything that I'm seeing, we narrowed it down to this, ladies and gentlemen. The real shocking reason why Jeezy filed for divorce. One, there's a possibility the child may not be his. That's a possibility. That'll make a man file for divorce. Imagine you with a woman for 2 years and you find out that the child is not yours. I'm out. I'm out, fam. Because remember, she said that white men make her the happiest. So could it be that she got pregnant by a white man? Come on. After this stream, I'm going to go look up the kids. I'm going to go find out who's who. I want to see pictures. I'm going to look. I got to see this. Because I'm thinking that could be it, man. That could be it. That's one. Another thing is, she could have been with a white man on the side. Men are just not going to file for divorce, y'all, just to file for divorce. Something was going down, bro. I mean, for a woman to come on national TV and tell everybody that she was giving head to her husband. Come on. What else is she doing? You know? It's crazy out here, man. Let's get back to them tapes.
And is like, I used to date black men, okay? I think they're attractive. But what I decided to stick to, because it just kept me happiest, was my man Freddie, who happens to be white.
Are you sure?
Yes!
Okay.
So white men keep her the happiest. That's a slap to black men's faces, because if you're a black guy and you're like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get with Jeannie Mai and hook up with her. You're never going to be able to keep her happy because she's not really into you like that. You're just an appetizer. You're just that dude that she want to link up with when it's time to smash. You know what I mean? And you know, it, in a way, hey, it is what it is, man. Women got those type of guys. This is why I be telling you, brothers, you know, when you get with these women, you got to know what category they're in. Now, if I would have been on the outside looking in and I seen Jeannie Mai and I don't know nothing about her except the fact that she was married to a guy for 10 years, didn't want to give him kids, those signs would have told me everything I need to know about her right away. I would have been like, wow, she invested in a marriage for 10 years, never gave this man kids. So if I'm getting with her, I'm not going to be interested in having kids. She's the playgirl. She's just that woman you go to pretty much have fun. That's it. We ain't going out to no amusement parks. We ain't doing nothing. I'm just pulling up to the crib so we could get it in. She's that fun girl that when I walk in the door, she's on a pole, dressed up a certain way, role playing. It's just a good day, good times. That's it. And she knows this. You know what I mean? Because I know by the signs where to put her in. A lot of times you guys, you get with women and you fall in love. And the woman you fall in love is a stripper. This woman you fall in love is a OF worker. And you're trying to make her your wife. No, you got to know what category to put these women in. Just like they put you in categories. Women do that with men. Women will meet you guys and put you in a category. You're the sucker who takes me out on dinner dates. That's your title. You're the simp who flies me out and takes me on shopping sprees, and I'm not even your wife. Guys, you want to be the guy that she call up on the phone telling you to come to the crib. That's the guy you want to be. Let those other suckers take her out to dinner. Let those other guys fly her out and waste their time. Those guys ain't doing nothing with her. You understand? This marriage could have been avoided if Jeezy just watched my videos. He would have learned the game, fam. It's sad, but it is what it is, man. So, hey, we'll keep you posted on what comes down the rabbit trail, because it's just bad out here, man. Marriage, dating. And I'm hearing they had a prenup too. I mean, if you have to go into marriage with a prenup, that's a sign right there that y'all don't even trust one another. That's why it doesn't make any sense, man. Guys, deal with these women as concubines, bro. That's the best advice I could give you, brothers. Deal with them as concubines, fam. Recreational use, that's pretty much the name of the game. And I know the ladies are gonna get upset with me. They always mad at me. You know what I mean? Y'all could get mad, but hey, the truth of the matter is this, ladies. Check this out. When I say recreational use, a lot of times you ladies be thinking that I'm telling these brothers to go out here and just use you for sexual relationships only, right? Now, follow me now before you get the torches and the pitchforks and all this other mess. A man cannot force himself on you. You're the gatekeeper as a woman. So in order for a man to sleep with you, you had to want to be, get it in. You had to want the same thing. So don't blame a brother for wanting to get it in and you're allowing it. A man cannot use you. You had to yield your body. You understand? That's just the way it works. Just like in order for you to be a wife as a woman, a man got to make you his wife. He got to marry you. You can't do it the other way around. You don't have access to marriage. You have access to sexual relations. That's the way it works. So a man can't use you. If you're a woman and you're listening to me right now, the sound of my voice, and there's a man out there that's fucking you and you're not his wife, you're recreational use right now to that man. Right? Ladies, I repeat, if you're a woman and you're at the sound, you're listening to my voice right now, if there is a man blowing your back out, if there is a man that you're topping off and you are not his wife, you are recreational use. How are you going to get mad at me when your life and practices prove I'm right? If the man you dating is not your husband, but you are throwing it back, topping him off, what does that mean for you? That means you're recreational use. So how could you get mad at me if I tell these guys recreational use only, when that's what you're doing right now? What I find a lot of times is women are in denial. They're in denial about the truth. The truth of the matter is, if you are a woman and you're sleeping with a man right now and you're not his wife, you are currently recreational use to that man. That's it. Just own it. That's your title. Recreational use. So there is no incentive of a man making you a wife when you signed up to be recreational use. Do you see that? And when I say make a wife, I'm not talking about by the state, because none of you guys should marry a woman based on the state marriage contract. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. You deal with a woman as a concubine or as a wife, and you put her on your team, and then you build family. That's how you do it. You understand? You call the shots as a man. You don't let a woman tell you, oh, you got to do this and you got to do that. No. Because think about this, guys. They're out here giving men their bodies with no marriage. So why would I take you down some damn aisle to say I do when you're already giving yourself to everybody? Does that sound like a good deal? No. That's a bad deal. You understand? And to all the women that normally be in their fifis all day, go out tomorrow and find a man who's going to marry you the same day. Let's see if you can do that. Come on. Because I find that the women that always be getting mad when a man speak is normally women that don't even have a man to begin with. It's always the one that don't got no man that be mad. I'm like, why are you mad at me for? I don't control your life. You can go outside and do whatever you want to do. The truth of the matter is, you know that your life sucks, and that's why you're mad at me. I'm just speaking the truth. If you're a woman and you're allowing a man to sleep with you and you're not his wife, what does that make you? You're not his wife, right? So what's your title? What's your title? Don't say girlfriend. Don't say fiance. None of those things mean anything. Your recreational use. That's it. Recreational use. So rather than getting upset with me, you're in agreement with me. Just own it. Stop fighting against the truth and just admit it. Yes, Ringo, I'm recreational use to the man I'm with. Yes, you're right. Because you made the choice to open your legs. Just like Jeannie Mai made the choice to open her legs. Because these women stay getting upset, fam. We don't got time for that mess. We trying to keep it a buck, fam. You know? So, hey, I'm going to get up on out of here, man. Let's get these likes to 1,000, fam. You got a bunch of people in the building right now. Everybody want to know what's going on with this Jeezy situation. I already done told you, fam. The shocking reasons, we already covered it, fam. Jeannie Mai never loved him. She had love for the white man. She had a traumatic experience when she was a child, around 9 years old. She kept a lot of secrets. She really don't like black men in terms of being in a long-term successful relationship. She only wants them as side pieces. But she got with Jeezy because that was her last option. That was her last option. And now she probably found somebody else, or there's a possibility that the child is not Jeezy's child. Possibility. Doesn't make it a fact. We're just speculating. You know? So, get the likes up on the video. We're going to get up on out of here. We'll be back later on Ringo TV Reactions. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe today. I mean, why not? Subscribe today. Ringo TV Reactions. The best reactionary channel on YouTube, hands down. You already don't know what it is, right? So, I don't know, man. It's really discouraging to see all of these marriages falling apart left and right. I mean, why would a person want to get married in today's day? It's like, It's just better dealing with women as concubines, guys. This is what I'm trying to tell you. And women keep getting upset. I'm like, look, ladies, I understand you have this fairy tale of expecting that one day you're going to be a wife. It's not going to happen in this lifetime. It's not going to happen because there's too much problems when it comes to relationships. Because number one, women don't want to do their role because they don't know their role as a wife. They think that if they could just become a wife, magically a man is just going to be providing all these magical things and everything's going to be like a fairy tale. That's not how it works. You got a job as a woman. And if you don't know your job title, it's going to be a problem. This is why on the platform we try to teach on these topics, but as I've experienced many times with women, y'all just never want to listen. If you really be honest, women don't want to listen to nothing a man got to say. You can't teach them nothing. They don't want to hear anything. Think about how many women are watching me right now and they're upset and they're mad. And they don't even know me from nowhere and they're mad at me. You should be mad at your own decisions and all the guys that you done been with that ruined your life. Make no sense. How you mad at me when you ruin your life? I'm trying to get you in a position where you can be a better woman. You don't want to be one because you don't want to listen. And this is why relationships don't work with you, is because when a masculine man is in your presence, you don't want to hear nothing he got to say. As soon as you hear him, the first thing you do is use the shaming language. Shame, guilt, insult, and needs to be right. Shout out to the late Kevin Samuels. Those are his talking points. But at the end of the day, this is what you do. You use shame. You say you're gay, your mama black, you hate women, you're a misogynist, you're a male chauvinist pig. These are the typical things women tell me anytime I speak about any sort of issues. How do you expect to coexist with a man if this is how you communicate with me on social media? That's a clear indicator that you're not prepared to be in a relationship. Because you can't listen. You don't have the mental fortitude to pretty much sit down and listen. You don't want to hear nothing. Your life is in shambles right now in the dating game because you don't want to listen to a man speak. You understand? You're a woman. You have a role. If you know your role as a woman, maybe one day you can be a wife. But if you have a past dealing with all these guys, all this trauma and drama, how do you expect that to translate into a beautiful, happy home? It's not going to work. Don't get mad at me, fam. All I can do is offer you the truth. That's it. I know what I'm talking about. I got the results. You see what I'm saying? I got the results that a lot of women been praying to Jesus for and still can't get it. This is why I tell you guys, man, when you're dealing with these women, find women that's going to be on your frequency. Don't just find a woman because she look cute. Cute don't mean shit no more, bro. You need to find a woman that's on your frequency mentally. A woman that is ready to serve you. Not these independent types that want to be a boss. It's not going to work. It's not going to work, bro. Because I could just look at a woman and see the demons on her, bro. All I got to do is just look in a woman's eyes. Why do you think women... Guys, look, let me give you the game. Why do you think women use filters on their photos? Why do you think women put on a cake of makeup? The answer is to hide the demons. Because if a woman is not wearing no makeup, no filters, no nothing, and you just look at them long enough, you'll see the spirits on their face. You'll see the spirits in their eyes. You'll see the trauma, the demons, the bags, all of the wrinkles. You'll see all of the flaws. It'll show you a clear sign of trauma. And that's why they hide it, bro. They don't want you to see the real them. They don't. You know? The only men that have demons is the men you deal with. There you go. See? The only men that have demons are the men you deal with. See, this is not a topic of women having demons or men having demons. The topic is about Jeannie Mai. So I'm dealing with women issues. The men that got demons are the men you ladies keep dealing with because you got demons. See, here's the thing, ladies. This is what you have to understand. How is it that you can be a good woman but continually attract demons? Come on now. How can you be a good woman, a God-fearing good woman, but every guy you seem to attract is a devil? That would mean that you got demons. Because there's no way you could be good and attract demons. You see my point? There's no way. Matter of fact, put it in the chat, those of you that are familiar with the scriptures. I'm looking for that scripture. Bring it up. The one about for every wicked man will be appointed a wicked woman. Bring that up. Because I want to show these women through education that you attract what you are. If you're a good brother, fam, it's going to be very difficult for you to really build with these women in today's day because a lot of them are wicked. I see a lot of women that might look good that I may want to get with, but as a man of truth, when I get around them, it's like it's not really clicking because those women got demons in them. So normally they're not going to want to come around me because they don't want to be around the light because their deeds are evil. Wicked women never really want to be around the light. And that's just a serious thing, man. Let me see. Okay. Let me put this on the screen. Hold on. Let me go look this up. This is the part of the stream when everybody start leaving. Once you bring out this truth, fam, they don't want to see it, fam, because when they see the truth, they're now held accountable. They don't want to be held accountable for nothing. Right? Let's see if we could bring this out. Okay. All right. Let's bring this out here. Now, this is truth. This is truth right here. So to all the ladies that be like wondering, okay, what about the mans that got demons? Okay, we're gonna answer your questions right now. We're here to help you. We're here to help you, right? So we're gonna give you this truth. Right? Now, check this out. Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 23 says, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. But a godly woman is given to him that fear the Lord. Woo-wee! Are you seeing this? A wicked woman is given to a wicked man. But a godly woman. See, you good brothers are wondering why you can't find a good woman? Because none of them are godly. There you go. Listen, this one scripture here can save your life if you pay attention to it. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. If you're a brother and you keep attracting nothing but toxic, wicked women, you need to check yourself, bro, because that mean that you wicked as hell. That mean that you wicked, bro. I don't care what you say, you wicked. If you keep attracting demons, it's because you're a demon. Because if you're a godly man, a good brother, the Bible says, but a godly woman is given to him. Now notice, ladies, it did not say that a man is going to be given to you. I said It does not say that a man is going to be given to you. To all you women be told about, oh, God is going to send me a man. I'm praying for a husband. God is not sending you no damn husband. He's not. Do you understand? Women are given to men. Do you understand me? If you're a godly woman, the Bible says, but a godly woman is given to him that fear the Lord. This is why I teach you, brothers. When you're in this truth and you following the Most High, good women will gravitate towards you. You don't got to go to them. You don't got to thirst. You don't got to be in the DMs. You don't got to be thirsting and chasing and running down. No, because if you got to chase women, that means they running from you. If you as a man got to chase women around, that's because they're running from you. That's why you chasing them. To chase means somebody trying to get away. If a cop is chasing a criminal, he's trying to get away. He's not going to stop. That obviously the woman don't want you. Stop chasing women. A woman who is interested in you is supposed to come to you. The reason why none of these women are coming to you, good brothers, is because they are wicked. There you go. This is the truth, guys. They're wicked. There's no way around it. The scriptures do not lie, bro. They don't lie. So there you got it, man. So to that woman that asked that question about, you know, guys having demons or whatever the case is, now you have your answer. Right? So, hey, we're going to get up on out of here, fam. Appreciate y'all coming through. You know what I mean? We're going to get up on out of here, do what we got to do. I got to take care of some business, and it is what it is. Let me give a few shout outs on this Cash App. You know what I'm saying? You like my content? Support via Cash App. Hit the damn Cash App. Hit the Cash App. You know what I mean? Let's see what we got here. Hold on a second. Where we at? Did I shout out all these people? Okay. I think I shout them out. Shout out to Caramel Kimmy Kim for the 7575. Shout out to Alexandra for the $10 support. I hope I don't pronounce your name wrong. Is it Seydu? I'm not sure if that's how I pronounce the name. I don't want to butcher your name. But shout out to you for the $2 support. Shout out to Nathaniel for the $5 support. Nathaniel for the $5 support. Appreciate you. All right, fam. Again, make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Ringo TV Reactions. We are the #1 reactionary channel on YouTube. Nobody does a better job. Make sure y'all go watch my new music video, fam. Go into the video section on this channel, video section, and click on the video, Inner World. Check out my music video. I did it by myself. All production, all the music, all the camera work, all the editing, done by yours truly, Ringo TV. So, that being said, we're going to get up on out of here, man, do what we got to do, and we'll be back later on. So y'all be safe out there. Call your mom, call your dad, tell them that you love them. Think positive. You know, be careful with these folks out here, man. These marriages, man. Learn from my content, y'all. Y'all got to pay attention to the content, man, and stop playing around, fam. Seriously. It is what it is, man. Let's see what we got, fam. Let's see what we got. Why was Caramel's comment hidden? It says at Jacob, hey bro, what was the problem? I don't know. Anyway, let's see what we got here. I'm just kind of combing through the chat, seeing what's going on. Okay. All right, so we'll be back later on with more. I want to know what Jeezy is going to say about this situation. Is he going to come forward? Maybe he did already. Maybe he posts something on social media. I want to know what he got to say. You know what I mean? Because if I were him, I would go check out the paternity test and find out that the child is mine, because they're going to be battling over the custody for the child. Maybe the child is his, but nobody just gets divorced for no reason. There's a reason for this, and it's very serious. You know what I mean? It's very, very serious. Marriages in America don't work because of monogamy. Monogamy is the cancer of why relationships don't work in America. It was never meant for you to practice monogamy as a man. Women are supposed to have one husband, one. Women were never designed to have sneaky links, side pieces, and sleeping around. That's one of the reasons why these women are traumatized, why they got mental problems, all of this pain and suffering and issues, and it's just really bad. Men are supposed to have more than one woman. This is why anytime you see a marriage, women always say, he cheated on me. Anytime you date, and women be like, he cheated on me. He cheated on me. Men don't cheat. You ladies are just delusional. A man is supposed to have another woman. That's just the way it is. You know what I mean? Like, you can cry, you can bicker. None of you ladies will ever settle down with a man that's going to be just with you for the rest of your life. It's never going to happen. I promise you. You can take this to the bank. No man is ever going to be monogamous. Now, that's what society wants because of population control. They're trying to control our seed and our bloodline because they don't want us to be fruitful and multiply. Because remember, the powers that be is working against the Bible. The Most High told his chosen people to be fruitful and multiply. You can't do that with one woman. You need multiple women to be fruitful and multiply, fam. So, that being said, we're going to get up on out of here. Y'all be safe. We'll be back later on with more. Appreciate everybody rocking with the platform. Ringo TV Reactions. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. It is what it is. We out of here. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. V-Dub Man, Tracy. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that subscribed to the channel. Share it with a friend. Tell everybody about Ringo TV Reactions. Tell them to come on over here and get into class, fam, because we got a lot of ish to talk about. You want to grow? You want to deal with your relationships? You want to know what's going on in the world? Ringo TV Reaction is the source. Let's go. And shout out to New York Dad. Let's go. I'm out. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw.